Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing great, not. Well, so today I'm going to be doing story time for you guys. I know this is my first story time. This is a true story. This really happened. I mean, not that long ago. This happened like 2 months ago, I think. I think it was last month. It wasn't last year or anything like that. But it's a true story and I can't see any real names. So, well, it started out like this. Well, first of all, before we start off, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you guys want to see more story times like these. The description button's down below. Why do I hear little baby? Oh, okay. So, it all started out. Well, it started as a regular school day. I was just sitting there doing my work that we're not going to use in life. That came out wrong. So, there was this boy. I can't say his real name, so let's say his name was Carlos. Wait, that's his real name. Deanna Monroe. Okay, so she pulled Miss Blank. That's her name, Miss Blank. She pulled Miss Blank pulled who? I forgot his name. Deanna Monroe out the classroom to talk. I didn't even pay attention to it because I didn't know I was going to be part of it. So she pulled Deanna Monroe out the classroom, and well, it was like a couple minutes later, like 30 minutes. I didn't know what was going on until she brought him back there. He sat down while he was walking to the seat. He gave me a stupid look like, I'm like, what? So then Miss Blank pulled me out the classroom and took me to her office. So I'm walking to the office. I'm like, oh my God, it's about my grades. I'm like, so what I'm going to do that for? She's like, I can't tell you. I'm like, you're bringing me to the office for something you can't tell me about till we get in the office? She was like, am I upset you? I'm like, girl, tell me right now before I even get upset, because I'm about to get upset right now. So, why do I hear little children? Okay, so we walked to the classroom. I'm like, oh my God, it's just about my grades, because I've been trying. She's like, no, it's not about your grades. I was like, so what is? She was like, I think you're gonna like it. I'm like, girl, I don't even like it now. Because I don't even see I said it was for my grades, but because before all of this started, before she called me to the office once before, and we started talking about my grades, and my grades are bad, and how I was feeling. But then I got my report card. My report card was good. I had like 2-3 Fs, and well, I was passing. If you want to call that passing. So as we were walking to the office, we got into her office. She sat down. She got on her computer for like 5 minutes, but gave me like anticipation, like what the is going on? I don't know what the fuck is about to happen. So she finally touched around and was like, you've been accused of something. Girl. So I'm like, what I've been accused of? She's like, well, I can't tell you guys what I've been accused of, so well, she said that I did something to Deanna Monroe that wasn't school appropriate to Deanna Monroe. So she said that we're gonna have to sit down with your parents and my parents. So I'm like, girl, I didn't even do that. Then she's looking back to the classroom. She was like, I know, but we're gonna talk to your parents, but we can't talk about it now. I'm gonna interview both of you later at a different time. So yeah. So she took me back to the classroom, and as I was walking in the classroom, I was very upset. I'm like, how did this Deanna Monroe go accuse me of doing something like that? So I'm like, I walk to the classroom, walk up to Deanna Monroe, and I'm like, so I touched your ass. Then Deanna Monroe was like, what? I'm like, don't play dumb with me, boy. Then Miss Blank pulled me out of the classroom like, go back to Miss Blank. You can't be in here with that language. I'm like, bye. I'm going back to Miss Blank. So Miss Blank was in the office at the time. So Miss Blank, the teacher that put me out the classroom, Miss Blank, he took me back to Miss Blank. And so Miss Blank was like, my teacher, Miss Blank, she said, I'm gonna take it back to Miss Blank. This is very confusing. So I'm gonna come up with names. Miss Pillow told Miss Headphones that what I said in the classroom about confronting him, about to fight him, talking about I touched his. And then Miss Deanna was like, oh, you're going home. We can't have that kind of language here. I'm like, you would do the same thing if you was accused of something like that. So she took me back to the classroom. She called my mom. She said, what's your mama? I give her my number. My mama number. Quick, like. So as I took her, she took out my number and everything. She called my mom, my grandma, which is the house I'm at right now. So she took my number down and what she called my grandma? She was like, Christopher was accused of something so nasty. He touched that boy's, and the boy told his mother. His mother came up here and told me. So I interviewed Christopher, and Christopher got upset and walked up to the boy and said, so I touched your ass. So I'm like, go ahead, tell her everything, because I ain't gonna get in trouble, because my mom would do the same thing. She told me if somebody fight you, accuse you something, you better get their motherfucking ass. And that's what the fuck I was about to do. I was about to get the nigga ass. So as this progressed, a couple days later, my grandma told my mama, she was like, that happened to Christopher and stuff like that. So I'm like, girl, bye. That did happen though, so I didn't really take her bye. That really did happen. So as all this went down, oh wait, I have a new intro. I'm gonna play it now. Yeah, that was my intro. I hope it's not too long, because if it is too long, then long ass intro. So it progressed. My mom came to school. His mom came to school. I sit down, and then it was a teacher that we have, and we don't behave in the classroom. His classroom, we do not behave. We just we do whatever. We do whatever. You saw nothing. We do whatever it is classroom. Like, we don't even sit down. He says sit down. We just ignore him. But I try to do my work in there. I try to do my work in there. But then everybody be distracting, because I just be like, I was sitting there doing my work like, yes, girl, I'm about to get all these answers right. Bitch, yeah. Then 2 seconds later, it's a fight. So I'm just watching the fight. My work ain't done. I got a F on that paper and stuff. So his mom came to school. She called my other teacher Mr. Headphones. No, that's Mr. Bed. She called my other teacher. He said some very nice stuff about me, and I don't even like him. I don't. He's just irritating. He'd be like, do your work, Christopher. Boy, I'm doing my work. Stop talking, Christopher. I ain't talking. Do that, Christopher. Boy, leave me alone. Like, so he said the really nice things, which made my like level for him go up like that much. So then he went back to the classroom. The things said about me were, he's a very smart boy. He does his work. Like, he's a good student. He's hard-headed. He's sassy. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, leave, go, bye, don't say nothing back to me. So here's my mom. So the principal started talking, and she was like, these two are some very nice boys. I know Christopher did not do that to that boy, and I know that he did not do that. My mom was like, yeah, I know he didn't do that, because my son does not like boys. He did not do that. So Miss Deanna Monroe mom was like, I know my son did not do that. My son would never lie to me. And then my mom jumped in and was like, my son is not gay. And my son said that he don't even listen. He don't even sit by that boy whenever he don't even get mad at them. And she was telling the truth, because I don't stand by him at lines. I don't sit by him at lunchtime. We don't even know each other. I didn't even know his name until now. I'm like, what's his name again? So I didn't even do that. So then the person got talking. She was like, these two kids, everybody in that classroom act a fool in this teacher's class. The teachers that they're talking about was Mr. Window. His name was, I can't tell you his name, but his name was Mr. Window with him for. So his name was Mr. Window. And, well, we did act a fool in this classroom. She didn't even talk about what happened between me and the boy. She just talked about, yes, they act a fool in his classroom, and this did not happen. They act a fool. They don't listen to him. They don't do their work. And yes, Mr. Window was the key to us passing, but yeah, I tried to do my work. But then, so after they talked to his mom and my mom, she on top. She didn't talk about the incident that happened to me and him. She talked about the teacher. I think they're like. I'm just drama. Okay, so after the thing was done, my mom was not mad. She gave me a hug. She gave me a kiss on my forehead and said, "Have a good day." So I'm like, oh, I ain't getting in trouble when I get home. But as y'all know, when I got home, my PlayStation 4 was taken. She said, "Until I see an improvement in your behavior, you can get your PlayStation 4 back." I said, "Girl." I said that. So, yeah. I was very upset because it wasn't my fault. I mean, yes, I did cuss at the boy, but it wasn't my fault. It was sort of my fault because I know I could have handled my situation better than that, but it wasn't my fault. It was like, he shouldn't accuse me of something that I didn't do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you did, please be sure to click the like button and subscribe button, and have a wonderful day. You guys have a wonderful day. Have an awesome day. Please.